In the southern Caribbean, a region known for its turquoise waters and tranquil beaches, there is unusual movement. A quiet activity that doesn't make the front pages of the news, but points to a massive strategic shift. Why has the United States suddenly begun preparing for a potential war in this region? To answer that, we have to look at the massive reactivation of Cold War infrastructure that has been dormant for decades. Giant concrete structures and silent airfields are slowly coming back to life. The first and most obvious piece of evidence is what is happening at the Roosevelt Roads Naval Station in Puerto Rico. This was once the largest US naval base in the world, but it was officially closed in 2004. It was seen as a relic of the past, but recent reports and imagery indicate it is being rapidly brought back online. This area, which had become partially civilian, is being turned back into a forward operating base. Construction cranes are working day and night, and piers capable of accommodating aircraft carriers and submarines are being upgraded. It's no longer just a quiet port. The second piece of evidence is found at the Henry E. Rolson Airport in the US Virgin Islands. It is being quietly transformed into a massive logistics hub to support heavy military transport aircraft. The runways have been extended and reinforced, and huge fuel depots are being built. The goal is clear: to enable the rapid movement of troops and equipment throughout the region. But why now? Why is the US spending billions to revive these bases? There are two main reasons. The first relates to a long-standing American policy known as the Monroe Doctrine. Simply put, this 200-year-old doctrine considers any attempt by an outside power to establish military influence in the Western Hemisphere as a direct threat. During the Cold War, this doctrine was the basis for countering Soviet influence in places like Cuba. The bases in Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands were the spearhead of that strategy. The second reason is that history is repeating itself. Intelligence reports and strategic analyses suggest that global adversaries like Russia and China aren't just making diplomatic visits to countries like Venezuela. This could include access to naval ports or the establishment of intelligence-gathering stations. From the perspective of strategic planners in Washington, this isn't just a threat, it's a violation of a red line that was drawn a long time ago. So how do these pieces fit together? It's a strategic chess game. A forward operating base in Puerto Rico drastically reduces the time needed to respond to any move in the southern Caribbean. Instead of sending forces from the US mainland, air and naval forces can be just minutes or hours away. The logistics hub in the Virgin Islands ensures that these forces can be supported with massive amounts of fuel, ammunition, and equipment. This is what military experts call logistics dominance. This isn't just about preparing for an all-out war, it's about sending a clear message. This area is under surveillance, and any attempt to establish a hostile military base here will be met swiftly and decisively. Furthermore, the Caribbean is not just a beautiful region, it's a vital waterway for global trade. Billions of dollars in goods pass through these lanes every day. Ensuring the security of these passages is a top priority for any global power. So what we are witnessing is not just routine maintenance of old facilities. It is a calculated and deliberate revival of a massive military machine that has been asleep. The moves in Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands are a direct reaction to geopolitical shifts on the other side of the Caribbean. It's a sign that the Cold War may not have truly ended, it simply moved to new regions with new tools. The question that remains is, are these just precautionary measures, or are they the prelude to something much bigger? only the future will tell. But what is certain is that beneath the calm sands of the Caribbean, a complex and dangerous strategic game is being played.